Sláinte. Ireland has a new Garda Commissioner. His name is Justin Kelly. His first press conference, he spoke about community policing and trust and about rural crime, which is all good. But when it comes to drugs, his message was more curious. He says that he sees a disconnect between eco-conscious people who recycle, who drive electric cars, and yet he claims also maybe use cocaine at the weekend recreationally, pointing to deforestation in the Amazon as a consequence of their actions. So let's put some numbers on that. I used AI, my pal AI, to do a bit of a deep dive on this. Okay, so about 2% of Irish adults report using cocaine in the past year. About 4 to 5% of cars on Irish roads are electric. If you put those two together, the overlap is pretty small. It's tiny, in fact. Probably a couple of thousand of people nationwide at most. We're being generous here. And even if you take generous assumptions about cocaine use, the amount of Amazon destroyed by that very specific small group over a decade would be in the tens of hectares. If he like, we're being generous here. Um, but a real drop in the ocean compared to the wider drivers of deforestation, which is cattle ranching, illegal logging, mining. It's just an odd thing to point the finger at and to blame, to try and point the finger at this very small group when there's much bigger things we need to be worried about. Like Ireland's biggest drug problem by far is legal alcohol. In 2023 alone, over 22,000 hospital discharges were alcohol related. The cost to our health services runs into billions each year, not to mention the violence and the abuse linked to heavy drinking. That completely dwarfs the environmental footprint of recreational cocaine use. And on the question of drugs themselves, the data shows cocaine use is rising, so too are other substances, MDMA, ketamine, mushrooms. Many of these can be made locally or ordered online with no connection at all to the Amazon. So the Commissioner's comments looks less like serious policy statement and more like a sort of a good, nice PR line to sort of distract from something I don't know. Just give them a line and that's what they'll talk about. If you